Resident Evil 4.
Alright, so we're back in the army base.
Right, so no more about low fantasy. I like low fantasy, but I actually don't really like. I like Conan. Let's say that.
Yes.
Let's go with that.
Which is a shame because there's no real good Conan games.
Look at them. They're actually okay from what I've heard.
I mean,
Look at this guy's fucking face. Fuck this guy.
Does he have pupils? He has like orange pupils.
Maybe.
Not anymore. I mean,
not anymore. From what I heard, there have been I think 2 major Conan games. One was the Conan RPG, which didn't work because it usually Conan MMO.
Oh yeah. Done by I think Trion Worlds, the same guys who did what was the one that came out recently that was all about like secret societies?
Secret World.
Secret World, yes.
From what I heard, it wasn't like a terrible MMO. It was just like it had a plot problem of like it did the thing that MMOs usually don't do, which is you are the one who's going to save us all.
Right,
Like in a low yeah, exactly, and that became a problem. And it just didn't engage. I mean, when an MMO fails, I tend not to blame it because I feel like who the fuck wants to compete with World of Warcraft?
You say that, but it's like World of Warcraft is just the default, and it's the only thing it's a thing that people remember being good. It's not even that good anymore.
But that's the thing. But it doesn't matter because that's what everyone's invested time into. It's also about time investment, Dan. Like, you don't have, like, 3 level 80 characters. Other people do. Like, here's the thing. Somebody made I think it was a Cracked article. Someone talked about it. It's like, oh, like, why can't you dethrone World of Warcraft? Why is it that you can't get people to play other games? Why is it that MMOs have trouble getting people to quit World of Warcraft and go play this game? And he had, like, a 5-point reason. He's like, the reason is because we do play other games. He's like, when Skyrim came out, I stopped playing World of Warcraft and I started playing Skyrim, like, all day. And when I got bored of Skyrim, where I'd finished all the objectives that I wanted to finish, and I was bored, I started playing World of Warcraft again because it was my default thing I play. And it's like because we do play other MMOs. It's like when Old Republic came out, I played it, but my friends didn't necessarily play it, so I got kind of bored and went back to doing raids with them in World of Warcraft. Also, so basically it's the same thing where it's like we totally play other games, other genres of games. We totally play other MMOs. But at the end of the day, if you have 6 years of character investment in a game, are you going to be that quick to abandon it?
No, but it's
like you start out in Old Republic, you're like a noob again. You're just at level 1. Meanwhile, you've got like a level 80 fucking Death Knight over in the
fucking Death Knight.
over in fucking World of Warcraft. It's like you don't want to abandon it. Also, all your friends are playing it, and there's events, and it's just basically like and also like the game is fun to play with your friends.
Yes.
So if your friends don't come over to the new MMO, let's say it's another pay for model, like who wants to be paying $15 a month for this and $15 a month for that? Like that's starting to eat into that's like $30 a month right there.
It is.
You're gonna probably dump one, and you're gonna dump probably the newest one.
Oh.
You might suspend your Warcraft account for a while, but you'll go back to it because you'll play Old Republic, realize it's WoW with dialogue, and go back to WoW. You're like, it's WoW in space with dialogue. Okay, I might as well play WoW because at least I'm good at WoW. Says the person who plays WoW. I suck at WoW.
No, you were pretty good.
I just didn't care. I didn't care enough to get good.
That was it was you when you actually played, you were good. You were a good member of the team, and you did good on your own.
But it was just like I find those games really, really boring.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Because once you get to because once you get to level 30, it's just a grind fest, and it's just like I don't have the patience for it.
But it's like you're not really into the MMO genre itself. Like to you, that seems like a grind fest. Actual grind fest MMOs are way worse than that. And
I know though.
Speaking of Mad Max, from
again, I'm telling you, dude. I think this guy has the same character model as the guy with the machine gun.
Just Borged up.
Just Borg. Yeah, he's a fucking Borg. He's totally a Borg. You're right. Wait, you hear that?
Yeah, it's your little puppy dog.
It's Ashley.
Ashley. Oh, hey.
You know what? I never. You know what? I've decided. I never thought about this, but I'm actually gonna. So I've always wanted a dog. Never really had one. I decided if I get a female dog. Oh my god. And it fits the dog's temperament, like a small lap dog, I'm gonna name it Ashley. That's what I'm gonna do now. It's gonna be hilarious.
For all the people watching this.
Yes.
Who somehow end up meeting you in real life.
Yes. Please don't meet me in real life. Now, what was I gonna say?
Facehugger, there you go.
Before we got to the Borg.
We'll talk about MMOs.
Oh yeah, I know that there are MMOs out there that are like super grind fests. But my thing is like the gameplay of WoW is to do a thing for the sake of doing another thing. You know what I mean? It's very much like, hey, I'm gonna task you with doing this. Go do it for me. And the act of doing it is a lot of clicking buttons. And so it feels kind of trivializes the whole pursuit.
To be fair, you can reduce any video game to that argument.
But I'm not just clicking buttons. I'm moving sticks. I'm pulling triggers.
You can also do that in WoW. You can hook up a controller.
Not to great effect, but you can.
No, you can.
Okay.
The
hotbar is the problem.
The hotbar is the problem in World of Warcraft.
Ooh, the hotbar is the problem. Oh, that's gonna be my new documentary that bashes MMOs. The hotbar is the problem. It's just like, ladies and gentlemen, here we have an MMO. I want to make a
there it is.
Like a 50s propaganda film, like anti-MMO.
Where you're the disembodied narrator.
Yeah.
Talking about how, and here we see Jimmy Olsen playing the new World of Warcraft.
Jeez, I can't wait to play this new game. But what Jimmy doesn't know. It'd be fantastic.
Oh my god.
But what I'm saying is it's a question of feedback. And my problem with games like for example, if we compare World of Warcraft to another MMO that you and me played together, Neverwinter,
yes,
which is the Dungeons and Dragons RPG.
Hey
MMO.
babe, how you doing?
Let's
ready for a good time?
And they actually pull like 2 automatic guns and just starts mowing them down. See, look, they're smart enough to understand how technology works. Like, they understand that there are cameras and that somebody could be watching them.
Yes.
What a couple of schmucks. What a couple of mooks these guys are. Ooh. So, like, basically, Neverwinter had a lot more
had a
skill-based combat where
yes,
it wasn't just, I have leveled up, I have gained this spell, therefore I am more powerful with the spell. Listen, in World of Warcraft, I know there's skill involved. I know that it doesn't matter that if you have all the spells, you need to know how to use them.
Yes.
You need to know what order to use them, how they refresh, how to click. You need to know like what is worth getting, what is not worth getting. I understand that there is skill. If you're playing as a mage, if you just gave me your mage character, I would not be as good as you. You know what I mean? Because I have not learned how to play that character. I understand that. But there is a lot of like percentages and crit stuff of like, are you gonna dodge this move? Is this gonna get hit? Is this not gonna hit? It's all based on percentages of gear you have, or settings you have, or things you've gotten over time. Whereas with Neverwinter, you actually like have to roll out of the way of an attack.
Yes.
You actually have to, oh yes, the tactical vest, my friend.
Oh wow.
Yep. Okay, we're gonna get some of that. Let me see if I have some. There's one more. Oh no, did I do all the bottle caps? I think I did them all.
I don't know if you did them all.
Shit.
The Red Stone of Faith?
Yeah, that goes inside of the Golden Links.
Oh.
I forgot because on the harder settings, you don't have that you don't have that vest.
Welcome.
Hold on a second. I'll fuck this up. In the harder settings, the way they make the harder settings harder is that vest isn't even included in the game.
Oh wow.
Like you can't even get it.
No, I think you didn't get the last row.
Okay, you're right. Okay. I think you're right. So let me change to sniping.
Sniping. There you go.
Yeah, but I was saying, in Neverwinter, there was actually a sense of like I had to dodge and hit stuff and like move, and I didn't feel like I was just standing there clicking a bunch of keys in a sequence that I had memorized how to click. Although at a certain point, it did start to feel like that because of the limitation of moves that I had.
Well, that was a compromise on their part because it was like Neverwinter compared to World of Warcraft is definitely a game you can play with a controller.
Yes.
It's like there is
I had trouble setting mine up though, so I played it with keyboard.
Right.
Although it did feel like a game you could totally play with a controller. I will admit to that.
Because you could only have a limited number of skills equipped at any given time.
You didn't have like a big like hotbar 1 through 8, of which there were like 10 layers of. Like you literally only had
especially if you were playing
three abilities.
Shaman. Back in the day before They had sniper mod.
Sniper mods?
Shaman.
Sniper mods in World of Warcraft.
My 4 wheels of fury. No, back in the days before they had the actual good shaman mods, to access any of your totems, you'd need like a hotbar for each. Ooh, nice. For each totem. It was pretty bad. But yeah, Neverwinter you could play with a controller. And it does have a more instant feedback sort of combat mechanics. And that
like I'm slashing at a dude and I'm hitting buttons to slash at the dude.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm choosing when to like pop my power and use it or not use it. Okay, I gotta do this one more time. Should be able to get it. And I think and the guns will reload when you reset.
Nice.
So like I didn't have even though I didn't reload in the interim, I can kind of keep going. Ooh, I was about to just pop Axie's head right the fuck off because I wasn't used to her being in the center like that.
Mm-hmm. Nice. But there are other games like that, and definitely one of the newer ones that has successfully done that is WildStar.
Which I'm not gonna get into WildStar. Fuck it.
It is honestly one of my favorite MMOs that I played to date. Holy shit, they just sped that up.
Right, because it has all the things from every other fucking MMO. They're all the same, Dan. They're all like I know they're different in the sense of like the combat system in that is not like WoW. It's more like Neverwinter in the sense that you actually like slash and do stuff.
And no, and it actually has the what do they call it? The projection system.
Mm-hmm. We roll out of you're talking about the thing you roll out of the way.
Yeah, where you roll out of attacks, they actually display attacks, and
you actually see that like red cone of death, and you have to move your ass.
Mm-hmm. And it's definitely skill based. It's a lot more action.
Yeah, it's not like I have a 30% chance of evading. Is it going to evade due to like how this program registers percentages?
Right.
Which I don't always think is fucking accurate. The worst example I think of that is Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
Where like if you have a move that does if you have a move that does like anything less than like 100, like it's probably never gonna hit. Oh my god, I'm not gonna hit him.
Got it.
Like in Pokemon, like if you have a move that does like 80, it's like if you have a move that has 85 accuracy, like you might as well not fucking bother using it.
Really?
Yeah. Well, it's like one of those things. Like it's one of those things where like it's like okay, this move at 80% accuracy, or 85, and like I have a move like not Focus Blast. That's my is Focus Blast because I know. Yes, I got enough. Aura Blast is Lucario's regular blast move. I think it's Focus Blast, where you basically form a Spirit Bomb.
Mm-hmm.
It has like 80 or 85 accuracy, and like I did it 3 times in a row and then whiffed every time. Like that does not feel like I know there's some sense of that's not how percentages work, but like it did not feel like I had an 85 accuracy. You know what I'm saying? Like
right.
It seemed like it missed more often than it
hit,
and which is the opposite of how that number seemed to represent. And look at Leon.
Oh man,
he's all spiffy.
He's got elbow pads.
So here's the thing: that did not increase my life bar any. I literally take 30% less damage, which you won't notice that much because these guys deal more damage.
It's just a way of counteracting it.
It's a way of counteracting it. That's how they increase the difficulty in the harder modes because you're not getting that buffer. Shit.
Wow.
I have to be really fast about this.
Nope.
Oh my god. I'll get him.
No. Too close.
I know. Fuck me.
Still too close.
No.
Got it.
I don't think he died.
I don't think he got hit even. That's He's like, I'm ready. Let's play this game. I don't think you hit him. You're like, fuck it. You're gonna waste all the magnum bullets on this. Oh!
Fuck you. I didn't even give a shit. Like, that was just out of.
Oh my god.
Let me just fuck it. I don't need that much. I'm just gonna get get myself closer to being a fucking super being.
Oh my god, that's fantastic.
This part is really starting to piss me off.
Nope. Run in. Like, is there someone literally at the door? If you run in, they'll close the door.
I don't know how this works. Basically, the idea is when there's guys there, you can't go forward, the door will close. Mm-hmm. It doesn't stay open until you've killed all the guys. Also, I think I missed potentially something here. No, I didn't.
No, check the map. Did you miss any treasures?
I don't think so. That I don't believe. No, it's coming up in a room I haven't been in yet.
Okay. Awesome.
So I got all the bottle caps too. I didn't even bother to take a look at them.
Let's see. Do we get Leon in tactical vest?
Maybe, probably just all the new guys I'm fighting.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, it's weird. Some of the townswomen made it up here, which is weird. Like, these are the ones who would be at the bottom. Well, the bottom is all heroes.
Yep.
It's 3 Leons and the other guys. And then here is all the... No bosses, really. Just here is all the basic villagers. Here are the basic... here's the merchant and the basic...
The castle.
Castle guys. Mm-hmm. And this next level guy. And it's weird that these gals are up here. It's like they didn't have a place for them down here. Mm-hmm. So they said, fuck it.
And they just put them up in the top row.
Yeah. What are you going to do?
Combine the links with the holy redstone.
If I'm here already. Again, it doesn't matter if you have all of them, but I'll do it anyway. Combine. You're combined.
All right.
All right. Come on. Let's go. Come on. All right. There's a guy in here.
Yes, you can tell because Leon looked at him.
Yep, that's why the head tracking's there. Mm-hmm. It really helps. I don't think you can have a good survival horror game without head tracking.
You mean third person anyway?
Oh, yeah. I don't think you can have a good first person survival horror game.
No?
No. I think you can have like a good first person like scare simulator.
Like Outlast?
Yeah. I think well, you know what? I haven't played much Outlast, so maybe I'm wrong. Maybe if I play Outlast. I think
Amnesia.
Amnesia from what I've heard is not that good. From what I've heard, it's not all that hype. Mm-hmm. Like it's kind of like, ooh, something creepy is about to happen, and then like nothing really does. Like is a lot of setup for not a lot of payoff. Outlast is supposed to be one of the scariest fucking things ever.
Yeah. And
it's all first person, and it's done by the guys who did fucking Far Cry. Like a bunch of guys who worked on Far Cry 3 like left Ubisoft to go make their own game.
It's like, hey,
which
you know what people want to do? They want to shit their pants every time they play a game. Let's do that.
It's weird because it's a cheap indie game that has the fucking like tech and like look and feel of a fucking like AAA game, which makes it so fucking cool. That is a good example of like a first person like survival horror. I was thinking for some reason I was thinking of something different. I was thinking of I don't know what I was thinking of. I was thinking of some other I was thinking of what it was. I was thinking of some of those first person horror games that are like on the Wii and the Kinect.
Oh, like Zombies U?
No, that game's actually supposed to be pretty fun.
Oh.
I'm talking more about games like there's like a game there's a couple games on the Wii where like you have the Wii as like a flashlight and you're looking around an environment.
Oh.
There was what was that?
You're talking about the one where you're the reporter chick and you're investigating and there's like every time there's a different playthrough?
Maybe that might have been one of them. There's one on the Kinect that I know was god awful. That actually could have been cool if it wasn't for the fact that like the controls were awful.
Is that the one where you actually like play with the Kinect and you like move around and
and you go like and you like punch the zombies in the face?
Yeah.
But the problem is like you're like this actually has a good setting and it's actually kind of cool, but like man, like I can't play the game because the controls are garbage. Like I said, like I think it's hard to make a good first person like a scare sort of horror game because like it becomes a jump scare game. Because they have an obscured field of vision where this is like tight and tense and like you can see behind them and like something's kind of rushing up on you. I don't know, it's a little different from what I consider to be like survival horror.
Or at first person, you get very much like something just attacks you from behind out of nowhere.
Yeah, and
that's bullshit.
And there's nothing you can do about it. But with this, Leon's looking behind his shoulder, and it's not scary because you don't know something's behind you. It's scary because you know something's behind you.
Yeah.
There's a difference in that fear. Because these are research equipment. Wow, dude, new monitor. That is a low res monitor right there.
Pretty much.
Spooky scary.
You know what this reminds me of?
No.
Galarians.
I don't know what that is.
Have you? Galarians was a.
Is that a Bible verse?
No, Galarians was a. Oof, I got it.
I'm listening to you.
Galarians was a game for the PlayStation. It was done pretty much the same vein as Resident Evil. It just you played this guy who had psychic powers.
Oh, was it that game that got turned into a movie?
Yes.
I know what you're talking about.
Yes.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
I have it.
I saw the movie. Not very good.
I mean, oof.
Why is this frozen like this?
Because of formaldehyde?
But I don't understand what happened here.
Well, the face hugger was trying to
hug his butt. The butt hugger. More like butt hugger.
My mind keeps telling me no.
Oh yeah, here you go.
But my
So
body...
I do this. So again, just like all Resident Evil games. Luis's memo. He's been leaving the memo around. A hideous creature such as a gigante and
Novistadors.
Bye. I don't care. Regenerator. Okay, this is important. Regenerators, new type of enemy. They actually can regenerate their lost body parts. They're really ridiculously hard to kill. The only way to kill them is to actually destroy the plaga that's inside their body.
And they can't be seen with the naked eye. What?
Yeah. So somewhere inside their body is something that you have to kill, but you can't see it.
That
It makes it very difficult.
bull.
But there you go. Check. There it is. The freezer card.
Okay.
Wait, listen for it.
Oh.
So here's the thing. These guys can be killed by spamming them with enough damage. So it's basically like an exploit. Basically, you're supposed to know where the plug is. It's somewhere in his body, right?
Right.
Oh, this is bullshit. It's not letting me kill him. Oh my god, something's glitching here. What the fuck happened?
No, he's still coming for you.
I know. Hold on. Oh my god, it's hard to do. For some reason, my fucking gun wasn't working the way it was supposed to be working.
Kill it with fire.
Yeah, hold on. If I just do it right.
No.
There he is. You got him.
You have to get rid of his entire torso.
Ooh,
Wow.
money. Yeah, these guys are actually one of the scariest things in the game. Especially when you first start the game, because like you're not used to an enemy that you literally can't like kill, or it's very hard to kill, like in that way.
And he's just goofy smiling
but like
towards you.
again, the problem with the playthrough, the problem with this game is such an amazing, great game. Anybody who wants to get it, please get it on any console. This Steam version is not very different from the 360 and PS3 version. It's a little bit better frame rate, but like it's essentially the same. And if you're willing to deal with like a low resolution, like you can get the Wii version for relatively cheap. The problem is, on a first playthrough experience, when you're playing by yourself, it is one of the scariest, most tense games you'll ever play. When you've played it as many times as I do, the game is trivial. Like I know all the exploits, I know all the bullshit, so like these guys don't scare me anymore. Because I know that if I just keep shooting them, they'll eventually die. When you do it for the first time and you're trying to conserve ammo, because when you play the game for the first time, you see this is not supposed to happen. I should have almost nothing, but I'm playing the game too well. And when you play the game for the first time, you can't play it that well. So it's a difference in the experience of the playthrough. So we're going to leave you here. Next time, hopefully, some of you are going to go out there, pick up a copy of Resident Evil for yourself. Give it a try, see what I'm talking about. As I take these really scary Resident Evil 4 enemies and make them seem like whiny babies. See you next time.